morning. How you doing? How you doing? Uncle Craig here on the Bun Knock. Yeah. I haven't posted a video in it's been only about a week, I guess. I've actually made a bunch of videos, but when I look at them, I'm probably looking at this one now. Not really that motivated, let's say. You know. Mostly because my damn leg, man. Say that twisted leg. You know, I twisted my leg in that Shophouse. I don't know if it dislocated it or what. It doesn't really feel dislocated or anything, but it's painful. That it's, you know, super limited in how I'm walking. I'm not gonna walk around. I actually, you know, in the middle of the week, it felt like it was better or something, so I went and did a bunch of work in the Shophouse, and then, of course, the next morning woke up like back to square one or whatever. And the difficult part is, you know, putting weight on it. So like if I need that day, I bought 3 bags of cement. So I'm like, you know, but I had to carry the cement, and those are those giant bags, carry it back into the Shophouse. Which was fine, but it put pressure on it that probably didn't like it later. But pain in the ass, man. You know, pain in the ass. But today, I figured, I know some people have asked about Shophouse, so I'll give you another update on the Shophouse. I don't number my updates. I've been looking, you know, at other stuff that I look at on YouTube, and, you know, seeing how somebody's building something, because, you know, I want to learn a few things maybe, or get some more insight, whatever, and put it in my info bank. And yeah, so I'll show you what I'm doing in the Shophouse. It's getting close, man. Getting close. I like it. I like it a lot. But I don't know, again, how much I'm going to do today. I got to rest, man. Or, I mean, I don't have to rest. You know, I take that back. I don't have to rest. But my leg is telling me otherwise. So, what are you doing, cat? You follow me again? Huh? Hey. Yeah. He talks. The cat talks. But it's cool today, though. You see, I'm wearing my sweatshirt. I don't know how this phone responds to the light, but, you know, that's all I got right now. My phone. My ZV-1. At least I got it back when I went to Peace and Loc the other day with that subscriber meet up with Ron and Jake. Very cool. Yeah, I picked up my ZV-1 from the dead shop. So it's on my table right now, though. I'm still gonna try and fix it, even though they said it can't be fixed. I want to buy one of those table magnifying glasses, you know, you can do some micro work with. Because I think the issue is just the communications cable. So can that be repaired? I don't know. Anyway, let's check out the Shophouse. I have to turn this off so I can switch it around. My camera, that is. All right, back at you. Well, I got the door frame for the front door, and actually we picked up we didn't pick up, we went to Wang Chao, our favorite wood place, and ordered the door. Actually, we bought it, but we want them to do the finishing on it and actually use some gold paint for the design that's in there. So they're going to do that for us. Take them a couple days, and they're going to call us. If they're coming this way, they'll go ahead and drop it off. If not, we'll have to run back up there. It's not far. It's about 20 minutes. I also got these two doors, which I'm going to finish. That's for the restroom, inside and outside. And we got the door frame for the front door. Did I mention that? I don't know. And you know, I think I might have showed this before. These are probably the easiest door frames. You just buy them. They're already pre-cut and in that tongue and groove kind of fashion. Pretty easy to assemble. All you do is get it in there in the slots and, you know, basically hammer it in place. I use a rubber mallet when I do it. You know, like that. And it's pretty easy to slide in. Where's my rubber mallet? I usually just put my foot on it and do one of those. And I'll knock it over here. Same. Oh, yeah. This one is different actually than those two bathroom ones. I think because it's it's a double one. So I think you're expected maybe to do some cutting. The other one, the bathroom ones, that, you know, when you put them in, when you put them together, when this corner met, these things were flush. But this one, they're not. They're like overhanging. Again, I think that's because I need to back this up a little bit. Put that over there. Put that over there. I think it's just because it's long, or maybe, you know what? That's right. Shoot, that's something I didn't account for. There you go. That one's in there, and that one's in there, but it's got this extra part, and I believe, for those of you who know, I think that these need to remain in there. I think I need to build that into the door jamb. You know, cement it, or at least maybe I think I would be better to do that because it's such a wide spread, right? And in this, I'm making a lentil to go across there, so I don't really have to worry about it sagging in the middle. But I think that's ultimately why this is overhanging, because they, it restricts the sag. I'm sure in the builds not everybody would put a lentil right here, but I mean, I got the wood, I can make the form simple enough. That way, instead of trying to brick that on top of the door jamb, I'll just make the lentil, and make the door jamb complete. That'd be easier. Although another thing that I saw, so when I measured this, so the doors are 220, are 200 cm, right? They're 200 tall. And I made this like 205, I think. 207 maybe, yeah. 207, so I can account for, I'm gonna be tiling the floor. Then of course I can have a bottom step up through the door threshold, you know, and prevent water from coming in and stuff. So anyway, it'd be raised up a little bit, but I figured that 207 was good. And then when I took this door frame, I'll see if I can do it. Oh, that's my gimpy finger. When I took this door frame and got it in place, it winds up being even taller. Normally I would have built that above the frame, right even with the frame, I mean, where the lintel wouldn't rest. But and it's fine against the jamb. It's a good length there. But it caused me to go measure this length, and I see that this length, normally it would, I thought it would, you know, I'm buying a 200, so it would be two. Yeah, actually these are usually right at 200, but this one is already 207, I think, or 210, I forget. And let's see. And so, yeah, maybe it was 210. And so that means I'm probably gonna have to cut this damn piece of wood here, man. That right there is 210. So the top of that, the top of this has to be 210, or no, we'll have to account for the bottom. So normally it's 2 inches. So yeah, probably 212 or two. I'm trying to do this with my foot. See, that's not even, that was at 7, so it's not even 210. So I'm gonna have to make that probably 2 inches. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make it that much taller. I should have went to the store, or when I went, one of those many times I went to Global, I should have measured that actual wood. I mean, it says on the box 200, but you know, I should have measured that actual piece of wood. So before I finish this doorway up here, you can see I made that small, I added just that half brick or quarter brick on the tops to tie it together, but also to give it at the level I thought the door was, like I did with those doors. But I didn't measure that piece of wood. So now it looks like I'm probably gonna, I guess I'm just gonna cut the piece of wood on the bottom. I mean, at 210, the door's only 200, so that's a full 10 off of the bottom of the length, right? And it's 80 this way, so that's no problem. But if the door's only 200 and the side rungs are 210, I definitely have to cut those. So maybe I'll do that then. I'll just cut them down to the 207 where I initially had that, and that'll work. Well, but yeah, if you didn't see already, when I was in here, I got a window in place over there. I got this whole wall has already been walled up, except for that top area needs to be fixed. This one's all walled up. We're all good there. That window's in place, although I realized after using my level, I used my bar level when I put those windows in place, and it was level. But when I put the laser level up there, it's not level. So I need to, I'm actually gonna, where that black tape is, I'm gonna take my cement saw and I'm gonna actually cut part of that out so I can raise this up just a little bit. And then I have to attach the top bar to make it level, in the level position. This one's all right. And yeah, it's gonna be a good view. let me give you, initially when I'm looking at it, I was, I definitely wanted that big picture window kind of view so I could see out these, see out here. Nice view of everything. But when I look at it from back here, or even from this side, but when I look at it, even though it's not as big as I probably wanted it, I guess, or probably thought it was going to be, I knew to put any window in here, I didn't want to go up against that beam and up against that beam. Just because of the way the beams are, I thought it would be difficult to affix a window in there. I'm sure window pros could probably do it, but I bought a prefabricated window. So I needed to have enough strength on this side, enough strength on this side, even though these are all half bricks right there. But I barred them up, so it's all tied in. And but I don't know. Kind of disappointed that the window's not that big. It's 180 by 110. They did have one that was like 220 by 120, I think it was, which is just about as high as that lintel maybe, but it would have been wider. But discernibly, you probably wouldn't have been able to see a huge difference, and there would have been a funky attached on both sides. I couldn't really do that with confidence, so meh. But anyway, so now I just need to finish that up too. And then with all the walls and windows in place, I got the 2 doors for over here now. Just gotta buy the hardware. Just need to finish this one wall, top, and then finish the back wall and the kitchen counters. And then once all that brickwork's done, then I will go ahead and start the rendering party. Get that done. Yeah. And in other news, being out, I haven't filmed in a week. That's not to say that things haven't, been happening, or some cool stuff, like the fact that I had 3 different snakes already this week. Got little video clips, and so I'll show those. Just me chasing one down, or chasing a golden tree snake down, and then another one was my cat. Actually, two others, but yeah, the cat caught a yellow spotted keelback, and no, it doesn't have yellow spots. I don't know why everybody keeps thinking that. Spotted keelback is kind of yellow mustard color looking snake with brown spots. If I know my snakes, and that keelback is harmless, and so is that golden tree snake. Those are harmless. So it was okay if actually the golden tree snake bit me actually, but kind of like a lizard bites you. But I let it bite my t-shirt the next time, because it does have like rear-facing fangs, I think. So it bit the shirt, and I was able to grab it. And then speaking of snakes, my cat's on the prowl again. But yeah, so the snakes, or the cats, where are you? Oh, he took off already. The cats alerted my attention to the keelback, yellow spotted keelback, and but I took it and I chucked it out into the trees, see if it could live. I think they punctured it once or twice though, as cats will do. And then last night, dragging a trophy up to the porch again. Yeah, they brought a rat snake up there. It was already dead though. They had already punctured it several times, but they wanted to show me, I'm sure. So, but I threw that away because, it's just ants will be all over it in a minute. Although the little snakes, I think they eat them all. I think they eat the whole thing. Big snakes, I don't think they eat the whole snake. I've never seen them do that. So, anyway, yeah, those are my other exciting things. I'll have to look at some of the other clips I made this week, see if there's anything worthy of sharing with you guys. But that's about it for the update on the Shophouse and my 3 snakes in a week. But actually, on that note, so I always reflect and I think, gosh, I remember when I first moved here or whatever, when I first came here, I gotta get out of the sun, man. On the farm, I was thinking, oh yeah, we definitely have snakes. I knew that, but because we're moving everything around, making new, new land and all that stuff, I figured that I'd probably sneak, maybe 1 or 2 snakes, every 6 months or something like that. And I swear now it's got to be, I don't know, almost 25 snakes since I've been here. We've been here 11 months, coming up 11 months, I think. Or this is the 11th month. So since January, or no, we moved in February, right? So February to March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, that's 9 months. Sorry. So this is exactly 9 months, almost to the day that we moved into the house. And I got a couple dozen snakes that we caught. Everything from a cobra to a harmless little blind snake. Crazy, man. Although these last 3 snakes, I didn't need to use my snake grabber or my snake bite proof gloves because they're small as well as harmless. All 3 of them, and most snakes are probably harmless. That we'll encounter. Most people, it's just, I don't know, natural order. I don't know. Most people take a club and just bam, they see a snake, they're gonna just crush it. But obviously everything in nature serves a purpose, right? And these snakes that I all let go, except for the one that got eaten, they kill other stuff. That rat snake eats rats, man. And that green keelback they'll eat rats too. It might even eat fish. I wonder if a keelback goes in the water. I don't know. But they eat other things that are probably a nuisance. So they're balancing it out. That's why you should just let them go, man. You don't need to kill it. And actually, there's also a Facebook page. I think it's the Thai Biodiversity and Species or something like that. And they have group experts, and and if you have the time, let's say you see a snake and you're thinking, oh my God, I gotta kill it. And the time it takes you to prepare to go kill it and all that and dispose of it and all that, you could maybe more easily, you could snap a picture, post it to that Facebook page and say, hey, this is where it's at, camping pit, whatever. And can you help a brother out or whatever? And within minutes, if not seconds, one of the group experts will pop off and tell you exactly what that snake is. And there'll be a bunch of non-group experts telling you too, probably, that are fairly valid, but you can see the group admin kind of blue check mark, and you'll see that and they'll tell you right away. So have your phone open, you take a picture, post it, and then keep your phone open, and then boom, you'll get a notification while you're still standing in front of the snake, and the guy will say, hey man, that's it's totally harmless, might bite you. And then you're like, oh, okay. So I don't have to smash it and beat it to death with a pole. Although cobras, deadly snakes, yeah, you could argue that they're just snakes, they're just trying to live. Well, yeah, but they're living in competition with humans at this point, the deadly ones. And that's definitely the natural order there. So you're gonna die 99% of the time. The cobra we got in here, the guy smacked it a couple times, but it was just dodging that, so got it bagged up and he took it away. Don't really know what happened to that one, but the idea is, if you take it far enough away, let it go. If you want to catch a cobra, fine, but try and go about 30 kilometers away from people in any direction. That might cause it to stay localized until its own competition kills it, so to speak. or where it thrives and becomes 30 foot long and attacks your baby. Your dog, I mean, or something, or your cat, not your baby. But yeah, anyway, that's it for the snakes. So thanks for watching, and keep watching. I'm gonna try and post my third videos on the series, on the 7 series videos about my island adventures. Although I did say, that's right, I think in my last video I said I was going to go to Indonesia, Bali. And I've been to Bali many times, but most of them are all kind of like, I don't know, drunken escapades maybe. Not something you really want to share. And then of course one time I took a class, we had a class senior trip there, and it was awesome because we were all millionaires, right? Because when you do the exchange, I think $100 was a million rupiah or something. And you're all sit down at dinner and you're like, hey, we're all millionaires. Funny. But yeah, so I thought instead of that I would go to Jamaica in the Caribbean, because that was some pretty cool stories. All right, man. Well, again, thanks for watching. More later, and Uncle Craig back at you. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps me.